Meteorologist Rob Ellis here in the First Alert Weather Center, still watching the impacts of Sandy. Even though it has moved inland, it has lost its hurricane characteristics. It is still causing problems for the Northeast, and that's going to be the case for the next several days. There you see it, the last advisory on Hurricane Sandy, now called a post-tropical storm. It's lost all of those warm core characteristics. It's more of a cold core system. It still has the wind speeds of a hurricane, 75 miles per hour. The pressure has come up a bit. It is starting to feel the impacts of a trough. That will at least hold the pressure there, but the path is expected to keep it into New England. However, the impacts are far-reaching, so we're still seeing those impacts here. Here's a look at the storm. Lots of heavy rain coming down from New Jersey all the way into Maryland, Washington, D.C., over into western Pennsylvania, Ohio, and even some snow changing over from rain in most of West Virginia, even into Ohio and parts of Kentucky. The mountains of North Carolina also seeing some of those changes over to snow. There you see the strongest winds, and because the winds were out of the southeast for a good portion of the night, we had some water back up into Long Island, even able to get into the Sound here at a time when the wind was out of the north and east, and that's why New York City, really all of this water was funneled. It had nowhere to go. That's why we saw the flooding earlier from New York City. Looks like the water has caused some major problems there for the subways, for the power, as that salt water gets into some locations underground, and it really can mess things up. As far as North Carolina is concerned, we saw some scattered showers to our north, some heavy rain into parts of Raleigh. Most of that will fall as maybe a sprinkle for tonight in northern Bladen, northern Pender County. Otherwise, we're expecting temperatures down into the low 40s for tonight. Breezy as well. The winds are not really going to go anywhere, and for tomorrow we expect the temperatures only to get up into the upper 50s. So a cool day, northwest or west winds for most of the day that will start to relax as we go through time, but still gusting at times up over 25 to 35 miles per hour. Here's what it looks like on the hour-by-hour precipitation forecast. Not expecting a whole lot of rain for most of North Carolina. The winds will start to subside, and we'll start to clear things out for North Carolina as high pressure builds in. That's a bit of good news for your trick-or-treating forecast. It will be a little cool as the trick-or-treaters head out. By the time the sun sets, temperatures into the low 50s and falling as we go through time, likely into the upper 40s, so make sure the trick-or-treaters are bundled up there. Our long-term forecast, well, we'll take the breezies off of the graphic by the time we get into Thursday, but still remaining a little on the breezy side, even into the weekend. Overnight lows down into the 40s. We may even see some upper 30s, but lots of sunshine as high pressure sets in.